Now here's Thompson. Green dishes to Bogut for three. Rodman with the rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Longley with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Harper, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here is Harper. Here's Jordan. And a strong finish with two hands.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Curry kicks to Green. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Green's got 6.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Warriors trailed by 3. The steal. The numbers in their favor. From deep. They get it back. Rodman passes to Longley. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Thompson. 13 feet away. Rodman with the rebound.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Pippen can't hit. To the right side. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Warriors with a completely... New 5 on the floor. Here's Chicago. Down low. Kukoc pass to Bushley. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Kerr. Off the left rim and out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Passes to Livingston. Here's Azili. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Barbosa gets the bucket. Chicago trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simpkins passes to Kerr. Bushler from deep three-point range to the left wing. Pass to Simpkins. They shoot again, and he nails the jumper. Simpkins got his first points of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Tries again. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Iguodala out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Rush in at the three. That's the Warriors' foul.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Rodman goes in. And here's Kerr from the arc. Rodman kicks to Kerr. Here's Thompson. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Pippen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. The Bulls also changing it up. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. The Warriors trailing. Thompson dishes to Rush. Green, the pass to Thompson. They get it back. Bogut. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Left side, Jordan. Baseline try. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. No good from Jordan.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. Offensive rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jordan's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bushler comes in for Pippen. The Bulls keep it alive. Simpkins passes to Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The Warriors leading. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Rodman. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Then for the Bulls, Wennington, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And it's Green with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And here's Kerr from the arc. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He was all alone on that one. Kukoc just got 5 now. Livingston tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Barnes. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors ahead, up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Just a fantastic game for Green. 8 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
So for Chicago right now, Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. Then there's Pippen. And it's Longley in at the 5 down low.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harper's got 5 now. Curry with the steal. Chicago with the ball. Feeds to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State.
Andre Iguodala.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Curry gets the bucket. Bulls trail by 8. Jordan kicks to Rodman. From deep. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
In transition, here come the Bulls. Knocks it loose. Outside for Pippen. And that one's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Stolen by Pippen. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Another 3 for Chicago.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from the end.
And the basket by Curry.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Chicago calls timeout.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
The kick out to Harper. They get it back. Outside Jordan. Connects from 3-point range. Jordan's got 9 points.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Green with the block. Tries to keep it alive. Curry can't get it to go.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And the Warriors with some changes. Ian Clark's checked in for Johnson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And that is good.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
The Warriors leading. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Here's Iguodala. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Iguodala's got 4 points this quarter.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Rodman. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kukoc can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Barnes passes to Livingston. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A 3 from Barnes. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Open for 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Outside Harper. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Fade away. The Bulls keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Harper's shot's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Pippen against Curry. What a move. Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Warriors trailing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Simpkins.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Chicago?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and bunches.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, we're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Off his foot, and the officials saying it was kicked. And here are the Bulls now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Rush. And the rejection by Pippen. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
It's stolen by Bogut. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. And that's 12 points for Draymond Green. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Rodman, he's checked in for Kukoc. And that one's good by Pippen.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Here's Curry. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, partner, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here. Really an extraordinary game from Rodman. 11 rebounds and 1 steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
There's Green with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Draymond Green.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pulls it up. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 11 points for Michael.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The Warriors leading. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. It's Pippen with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Pippen.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Jordan against Curry. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 11 points and 6 assists.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious. What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Free throws don't get much bigger than that, but he made it look easy to put them in front.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Here's Green. It's all in by the Bulls.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
On the wing, Iguodala. can't cash in. It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots it up. It falls!
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg is cooking with gas.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Curry outside. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of